to have you with us for the playoff. On 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We'll see the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. You look at the Timberwolves.
Well, more than anything, they're looking to avoid a letdown. Sometimes you get home court advantage and you maybe take your foot off the pedal a little. But they do not want to start slow and give their opponent confidence.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. The rebound by Nembhard. Pass to Kidd. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Kidd's got 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Jokic. And Worthy pulls it down. On the wing, Nembhard. Beyond the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
With the drive, Kidd. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
To the inside.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
There's a screen by Love. Here's Reeves. Driving inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside. Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
It's good.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Worthy can't hit. Pass to Jokic. And he drives in. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
To the middle. Jokic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
It's Cunningham with a drive. From deep, Jokic. He buries it from 3. Jokic has got 7.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Jokic the screen. Cunningham drives in. And Cunningham throws it down.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one. Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening. Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not. I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes. Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
It's Banchero with the drive. Jokic. Minnesota with the rebound. Into the lane. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, you think back to the Marcus Cousins career. Because of his skill set on the low block, he has spent a lot of time at the foul line.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Timberwolves trail. Griffin outside. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Charlotte. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Now Banchero seizes the moment. Just open that window of opportunity, and he's going to get right in there.
Chalk up 2 there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now Suggs. Still without a bucket. Some room here for Cousins. Again, Charlotte.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Charlotte. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll... And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Here's Thompson. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Pass to Cousins. The kick out to Banchero. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Thompson. Rice grabs the miss. Tipped. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Suggs has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Towns. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl-Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Now, Cousins. Here's Griffin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Minnesota shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
I admire that Blake Griffin has a willingness now to play whatever role and contribute in whatever way he can to the success of this group. That's big time.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That one's off. That one misses. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Towns can't get it to go. The Hornets with a lead. Here's Edgecombe. Thompson with some nice D. Pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, Blake Griffin at At one time, the best athlete in the league, showing off his skills athletically again. I love it.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Carroll with it. They double him with Brown. Here's Cousins. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Pass to Thompson. The baseline, Jay. He got a piece of it.
How about that denial by Paolo Banchero? Nice to see him put that frame to use.
Cousins gets the bucket. Cousins has gotten his second bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Griffin on the wing. And stolen by Banchero. Here's Rice. Misses the three. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Griffin. Good work defensively by Cousins. Oh, deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Griffin. Misses from close range.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, just keep going, keep working at it.
Love, that's good.
But you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Ooh, poked away. Here we go. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
1:49 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Cunningham.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Here's Harper. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Now here's Love. Tatum with it. Picked up by Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Love missing.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
Vintage Blake Griffin finish at the cup. One of the best dunkers in NBA history. Big time.
Cunningham, right side. There's a screen by Love. Can they get it? Cunningham going to work inside.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Towns for 3. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. There's Tatum with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Here's Cunningham. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
From deep, Harper. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Kidd. Right side, Butler. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
There's Tatum with the three. And the Hornets, another three.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier. You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many. That's for sure. He can really fly.
He's a force. I mean, it gets a lot easier when you face little to no resistance.
And here's Jokic. 11 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. And Worthy pulls it down.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Spins. Jokic. Scores off the spin. Jokic has got 13.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Outside Tatum. Here's Love. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Worthy. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Charlotte again missing. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Jokic grabs the board. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Love. Let's go with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Charlotte.
Substitution on court.
To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Worthy. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
To halt the run, the big man, Banchero, showing the range.
Well, that's what you call orchestrating the pick and roll. Jalen Suggs, yes, sir.
Pass to Worthy. Here he goes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. that's good as he hits both shots.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Then Carroll the screen. Here's Edgecombe. Got a hand on it. And they'll get another chance.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Carroll surveys. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Suggs. Top of the key jumper, no good. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Olajuwon. Cousins comes with the double team. And he dunks it down.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Olajuwon. Give him 8. No good with a layup. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. A minute 15 left in the third. Pass to Worthy. Down low. Olajuwon can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Edgecombe. He takes it in.
Edgecombe's ability to run and jump are well known. This is what drew a lot of eyes to this young man.
Here's Worthy. Guarded by Banchero. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Cousins. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Cousins has got 8.
Well, the mid-range working right now for DeMarcus Cousins. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor, guys. He can make shots.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Some changes for Minnesota. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Griffin gets it to go. Give him 8.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Cousins. Towns with a rebound. Here's Thompson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Jokic. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota leading by 5. Inside. Here's Griffin. Now Brown. Brown attacking. And the jam by Brown.
That is the hard-driving, big-time athleticism of Jaylen Brown on display.
And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot real.
A little extra spice on that one from Griffin, showing off his athleticism for all the fans.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Karl Anthony Towns.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Kick out to Brown. Driving in. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Cunningham. And he can't jam it through.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And Griffin gets it to go.
They're really working the paint now.
Pass to Towns. Towns. Whoa! Hornets on the break. And Cunningham throws it down.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Hornets trail by 15. Shot is good by Reeves.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Towns outside. Pass to Brown. It's stolen by Love. Now Thompson. Back to Towns. Kick out to Brown. To the inside. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Cunningham with the ball. Picked up by Griffin. Fast break, Minnesota. Knocks down the trifecta. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Minnesota.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
There's the drive. Brown. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Hornets trail by 17. Tatum feeling it out a bit. There's a screen by Love. Takes it from 10. It's off.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Thompson. And rebounded by Tatum. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Charlotte. Outside Cunningham. Here's a pass to Tatum. JT for three.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Towns. It's gone. What a J.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
And the free throw, no good. Minnesota leading by 14. Here's Olajuwon. Yes, sir, with the three.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Timberwolves.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Worthy. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Pass to Jokic. Charlotte, no good that time either. And Minnesota with possession here. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Cunningham with the ball. The three is up.
Nikola Jokic. Nikola.
Yes! Using that window! Sent away! Out of bounds. Charlotte keeps possession. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing
if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. Let's make it. First step, room, next step. I got you tryna get. If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it. Babe, they can look, not touch. Only you, and me. Homebody, I don't like party. But we can party like we at Carney. First day, palm me. Only you, and me. Let's do. She don't need honey, she already. If you bring your girls, I'ma bring my army.
Well, everyone, Jakeem. Of this exciting NBA playoff series. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Take a look at the Hornets. They couldn't get it done on the road in Game 1. Now with their backs against the wall, can they tie the series here at home?
And you know, in a short series, you better find a way to ramp your game up to really up the ante in terms of intensity. You can't wait around to try and feel the team out. You got to bring the noise from the get-go.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. And Jokic gets it to go.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen, solidly set and rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
Cunningham right side. They get a hand on it. And Love has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Over Worthy. And it's Love missing.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
And the dunk by Worthy.
That's really just too easy for Worthy. The defense can't give him that deep interior positioning like that.
Now, here's Cunningham. And here's Jokic. Shoots over Elijah. Jokic, no good.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Cunningham outside. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
The Timberwolves shoot their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Cunningham outside. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, the Hornets missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To Olajuwon. Great D that time from Tatum.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Here's Cunningham. Can't cash in from close range. Minnesota leading by 3. Inside. Now Nembhard gets it to go from beyond the arc.
While not a laser, Nembhard makes enough threes to keep the defense honest.
Kidd with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Back to Cunningham. Outside Tatum. Shot to stop the run. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic a low down on the blocks.
Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Olajuwon outside. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Pocket 6. Here's Butler. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Hornets trailed by 10. To the inside. Love. And Love throws it down.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Pass to Jokic. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Minnesota leading by 8. Worthy outside. A three-pointer, no good. Poked loose. And stolen by Butler. And James Worthy gets the 3. Worthy's got 8.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Fires at the elbow. And the jumper is good.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because... And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
Banchero, that's good.
And that's how Banchero creates driving lanes. That shot right there, knocking it down, opens the floor for him.
And Towns throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
No good on the 3. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And Towns throws it down.
Big Cat says, take that.
Over to the left wing. Cousins. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the paint. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Griffin. Goes back up. A shake. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
The 3 from Banchero. A three-pointer is right on target. Banchero's got 6.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And You're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Up top, Cousins. Minnesota with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Thompson, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Screen by Cousins. High post try. Stolen by Thompson.
Tough to catch a pass of that distance. He's asking an awful lot of his teammate to be able to reel that one in.
And that one is good. 8 points for him.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Hornets trail by 19. Banchero with the screen.
That's all you.
Shoots over Towns. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Minnesota. To the middle. And Towns throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
It's Suggs with the drive. Down low. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. That's part of his normal operation.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Cousins with the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Timberwolves leading by 19. Out to Thompson. Towns wide open. No good on the triple. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Edgecombe. And the three off target. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Thompson. And it's denied.
Well, right there, you're trying to score over a high flyer at Edgecombe. Sometimes that's going to be the result.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Here's Griffin. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Edgecombe with it. He's picked up by Harper. Pass to Rice. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Rice has got his second bucket of the night.
Rice making that defense think twice about leaving him open.
And the dunk by Brown.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Thompson. Off target at the rim. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Timberwolves ahead, up by 16. And we'll be back with you right after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Here's Kidd. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Jokic. Puts up a deep three. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick, Jokic, continuing to add to his legacy.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Kidd. James Worthy on the wing. For the three. And he's good on the three ball. Worthy's got 11 points.
Well, I think this team is so much better when Worthy is knocking down threes. It makes them really hard to stop.
Here is Cunningham. No scoring in this one. Tries the spin move. And it's blocked by Olajuwon. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Worthy with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. After Olajuwon. Oh, and Olajuwon throws it down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree. Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Pass to Worthy. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Worthy's got 5 points now this quarter. To the left side wing. From deep, Jokic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half. And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
For 3. Another miss by Jokic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Olajuwon. Here's Worthy. Lays it up and banks it in. Worthy's got 15 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense for us to continue to attack that area.
It's Kidd with the drive. Fires from 14. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Worthy's got 9 points now in just the second half. Driving the lane. Wasted no time on that one.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Cunningham. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And sometimes Jokic overwhelms you with his size and footwork inside, which in turn forces the foul.
He doesn't get the second one.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Griffin. Back to Harper. Here's the three. Griffin. It's good on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The three from Banchero. Connects from three-point range. Banchero's got his third basket of the night right there.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Launches a three. And another three for Charlotte.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Rice has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
A try by Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Hornets trail by 17. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Rice. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
To the middle. Here's Banchero.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Second team foul.
5 seconds left to play in the third. Brown wide open. He fired. Another miss by Minnesota.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. The Hornets 47, Minnesota 62.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Down by 15. It's a pick by Love. And Cunningham with this slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the pin and finish with authority.
Jokic with the steal. Tatum with it. Picked up by Brown. Love outside. Cunningham looking it over. Back to Love. Good D by Thompson. Minnesota leading by 13. At the elbow, Griffin. Ball's not loose. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Brown's down low. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Butler in the corner and stolen by Love. From deep, Reeves knocks down the 3 ball.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
A 3 from Tatum. Kept alive. Pass to Cunningham. Charlotte moving it around. And here's Reeves outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on James Worthy.
Boy, that time Cousins got his man in the air and was able to draw the contact. Good play by him.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Timberwolves leading by 12.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Charlotte making a switch here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. James Worthy on the wing. Here's Olajuwon at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
From deep, Jokic. It's good.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
From deep, 3, good.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
The putback.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Jokic with the steal. Tatum! And it's Tatum completing the break.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Jokic. Tatum outside. Knocks down the 3.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Got it to go off the glass.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Outside Tatum. Into the lane. Tatum.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run, but finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Jokic with the rebound. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Now Reed. Count it. Nice touch.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reed. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
Elijah Wan inside. Oh, the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Jokic pulls it down. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Cunningham.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 15.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty, missing both. And the Hornets call time here. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Okay, Allen, thank you. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Love outside. Jokic with the steal.